In this video, we're going to download R in RStudio on a Mac. And I have a file on our course site that has directions. I actually copied the most important thing of the directions because I'm going to go through the directions in this video. So you can copy and paste this URL by either Command C for copy and then go to whatever browser you use and paste it with Command V. I've already done that. I got to this site that looks like this. So we're going to install R first, and then we're going to install RStudio. So when you're in here, I click on to this link, and it's going to bring me to our CRAN RStudio and R. In here, I want to first download R. R is the actual statistical software package. Then I'll have to go and download RStudio, which is an interface. It's a way that makes it a little easier to program in R. In other words, for us to do less coding. So the first thing I have to do is I have to go here and I have to download for Mac. And we have the version of for our Macs right here. Now there are other versions you can look at for older Macs. Now I have an older system, so I have 10.14 and higher. I would choose this one right here. So I'm going to download this one, so I clicked onto there. For you with newer ones, you just go into here. So I'm going to download this, and it's going to ask me a couple of questions, It's going to guide me through, so I hit continue, continue. And make sure you read through it. And now I'm going to install. So now I close, and R is now on my system. So I'm going to move my installer into the trash, so I don't have so much temporary files and things like that. Now you can go into your applications and you'll see that R is in there. So you go into your Finder, you go into your applications, and you'll see that R is there. That's the symbol for R. Now the next thing I want to do is I want to go back and I want to go into RStudio. I need to be careful. So I'm looking at Max 11 Plus, but mine's older. So I don't have that particular, I can't use in here. They don't have it for an older version on my Mac. So I found a place and I put it on our site for an older version of Mac. So you can copy this and go out to this particular website to download the older version. And it looks like this. So I want to download this one. Hit download, go into my downloads in here. And so now it's downloading RStudio. Now this is the symbol for RStudio. You'll see something that looks like this. You won't see any warnings. What I want you to do is in the bottom, or the very near the bottom of the Word document that I gave you, it says install packages, and you can copy and paste that command, or you can just type it in like this. R always helps you. I want to install the package. I use double quotes, tidyverse, and I got to make sure, remember, we have to make sure that if you copy and paste, make sure that these are the quotes that R recognizes. If you do a Command C and a Command V, it should be. If you get an error message, then that just means go back and delete those and just re-put them in there, because somehow in the copying it might have used the font that was in the document that you used. Well, anyway, you want to make sure that things are lowercase that should be lowercase, or uppercase, or you'll get warnings. So when I install this, I hit enter. And now what's going to happen is it's going to install these particular packages that will help me to be able to use R easier. So packages are just ways that I can, let me get in here. So do you want to install? And I want to hit yes. So I do capital Y yes. in here. So now it's going to install the rest of the packages. Again, somebody has programmed so that it's easier for me to use RStudio, even more so than R, and it's installing these packages. So you let it install, and then you'll be able to use RStudio. Now, for those of you with a newer version of Mac, when you do Tidyverse, you won't have near this much. It just mine's old. I have a very old operating system on this particular Mac, so it had to download a lot of the different packages. But the newer versions of RStudio will already have them in there. So now you're ready to go on and do our different R assignments. If you want to import data sets and you want to, for some of ours, we're going to use Excel, and you hit that, it's going to have to install special packages. So yes, you are going to want to install the RCPP packages so that you can upload data sets in different formats. So you can use your global environment and import data sets. Once you do that, and you only have to do these things once, you'll never have to do it again. Now I can browse my computer and upload Excel files. So hopefully you found this video helpful, and thank you so much for watching.